Here's how to get law firm leads from social media. Hi, I'm Ryan Gray from Law Firm Marketing Hub. And the biggest issue that I see with law firms trying to generate new leads using social media, whether it's paid or organic, whether you just post using your own content, or uh, whether it's actually through paid ads, the biggest thing that I see is that your service is seen as a commodity. Now, a commodity is something that's comparable to everybody else. There's nothing unique or different about it necessarily. Now, in order to get any traction in any kind of marketing, whether it's social media or otherwise, you need to be seen as different. Now, that is a whole conversation in itself, but I am going to show you the start of how to actually achieve that. Now, all commodities, because they can be easily compared, they battle it out on price. There's nothing else really to compare the service on. Essentially, the outcome is the same. But what that means for the client is that they actually don't get a unique result by going with somebody else. So, whether this is perceived or real, and even if you are in a situation where your service is actually a commodity where other people can provide as good a service as you still can find a way to be different about your approach, at least in the customer's mind, because perception is everything, right? Perception is reality. If the customer perceives you as being different, then you're different in their mind, and that's all that matters. So what about if you actually provided advice and strategy and education before the prospect got in touch with you? What if they knew about you before they got in touch? What if they already liked you? And get this, what if they already had a level of trust before they reached out and made contact? Now, that's going to absolutely transform that type of lead. It's going to go from a poor quality lead, having just seen an ad, having just had a thought about what you do and the services that you provide, through to, hey, no, I've seriously considered this. I think that you're the expert, and I think that you're the expert for me. Now, there's a few layers to that. And if you can check off each of those layers, if you can build a relationship, and if you can do that automatically, ideally, without spending hours and hours on the phone and without grinding through a bunch of different leads, only to find that most of them just aren't at that stage of being able to buy yet, then you're in a much better position to just scoop up the good leads, the ones who are ready to convert, who are ready to become clients now, and you're able to skim those off the top and run your client acquisition really efficiently. Now, one of the best ways to do this is to educate your prospect. Because if you educate your prospect, you become the authority in their mind. Now, if you're the authority, you are their trusted advisor. So to get that position of status, to get that level of authority with your potential client, the best way to do that is to get more time with them. Now, whether that's through video or blog or seeing your ads or through your emails or whatever it is, the goal is to actually create a trust ecosystem. So it's more than just an ad to a landing page to a phone call, which, it's never going to work because there's not that depth of engagement. Unless there's some time spent with you realizing that you're the expert, and this doesn't necessarily mean it's one-on-one with you, it can be with your videos, it can be with the things that I've just mentioned. But without that, the prospect is never going to believe that you're an authority in the space and they should already trust you prior to having met you. So the question then becomes, how do I do this quickly and efficiently? How do I produce a fair bit of content quickly and easily and without thousands of hours of your time going into this? Now, the answer might surprise you. It's to simply hire someone who's been there and done that, who already has the systems, who can help you with scripts and ideas and direction and suppliers around who can produce and how you can produce content quickly and become the educator in your space. Someone who's already found out the nuances, who already understands some of the finer details around what works and can give them to you, will really improve your speed and your success. It'll increase your chances of getting the success that you want. So I hope this video helps you change your thinking from, hey, I just need more leads and I just want to burn through more leads, because you have to have a really large volume to pluck out the ones who are ready to go right now, to, hey, I'm actually going to educate my prospects. I'm going to become the educator and the trusted advisor in my space. And in doing so, earn their trust and earn the right to sell them, and ultimately earn the right to close them quickly because they already know you, they already like you, they like what you stand for, and they already trust that you can do the best job for them.